stopping by, my man.
Ain't no thing. Appreciate you for having me.
Man, introduce yourself to the people.
Oh, well, what's up with y'all? I hope y'all out there watching and y'all enjoying this shit. But I'm Major. They call me Big Major back in the rack. We call that Baton Rouge, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want y'all to get that mixed up with Chicago. I don't know how they got that going. But from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, South Side, you know what I'm saying? Grew up on Oklahoma Street. You know, blue and white apartments. Anybody from Baton Rouge, they know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, what that is.
Okay. So what brings you to Dallas?
Shit, work, man. I recently got me the deal on the table and shit like that. So a lot of my production happened out here in Dallas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I've been linked up with Nico and Chef and them over here at KFI. And, you know, we just got some business going on. They helping me further my adventures.
Okay, so man, I want to get to know you a little bit. So when did you first get into music?
Oh shit, man, I got into music. My grandmother had me singing like in a church. Like I was doing solos at like 7 years old, you know what I'm saying? So like I've been fucking with music since 7 years old. I wrote my first song at probably like 12, 13 years old. It was a rap, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah.
So you grew up in the church. Well, that's where you kind of found music first. And so what made you? Who inspired you to make a rap song? Like write your first rap?
Oh, my older brother. My older brother said that nigga just like he was chasing that music shit, and them niggas they had their own little shit going on back in the gap. Him and my cousins, them niggas was tight. Them niggas was real tight. So I was like just inspired by them niggas to just want to just kind of be like them niggas. You know what I'm saying? And that shit just turned into a therapeutic thing for me, you know what I'm saying? I found out I could really just like release, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so like what would you say, like what type of music you make?
It ain't really like a certain genre or nothing like that. Like I get into like all type of music. Like it just depends on the feeling. Like now I might make a country song one day. I might not release it, but I make all kind of music, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of shit in my bag. You know what I mean?
So does the church play a lot of influence into your music?
I guess you would say so. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm passionate about a lot of things that other people like don't really care about. You know what I'm saying? Or I say things that other people might not be willing to say. You know what I'm saying?
Like shit like that's going on in the world or just going on?
Yeah, it's just like some shit. Like I believe like a lot of rappers, they'll send you like a false message of. I guess I'm doing this in the streets and I'm a gangster because you had to do something or something like that. But I don't feel like that make you no gangster. You know what I'm saying? So in my music, like when I'm talking about certain shit, I just keep it real with people. Like just because I done been through the same situation as somebody else, that don't make me a gangster because I'm not on that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a man at the end of the day, grew up in Baton Rouge, you know what I'm saying? You know what it take to survive when you come up in a struggle, you know what I'm saying? So you do what you gotta do, you know?
So I ask a lot of Dallas artists, you know what I'm saying, do they think it's dangerous to be an artist in Dallas? But I want to ask you, do you think it's dangerous to be an artist in Baton Rouge? Because I know Baton Rouge is dangerous too, you know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, yeah, boy, it's real dangerous down there. It's just a lot of hate. It's a lot of hate, that's all. And I really be feeling like that's one thing that keep us down in Baton Rouge, because like, man, we got some talent out there. Like, man, we got some real life talent. We got some real life like big bosses down there in Baton Rouge, but it's just no togetherness, so nobody ever really kind of see it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What's your take on Dallas so far? You know what I'm saying? Since you've been out here on the music scene.
Oh well, I don't know. I see them boys getting active out here. They take their shit way more serious than a lot of people in Baton Rouge. A lot of people in Baton Rouge, they'll be like penny pinching, trying to do something like you trying to make $1 million, but you only want to spend like 50 cents. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how it is in Baton Rouge, but shit out here, man, them niggas be, I ain't gonna lie, them niggas serious about their craft, son. They be really coming in, they be showing up, they do other things. This shit just elevating my mind. Like when I come out here to see them moving on a different wave, moving like that shit just be like, okay, bet. And then it's like a lot of networking going on. Like when you walk in this studio, shit, nigga, you finna meet somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, let me ask you, so what got you to this point, you know what I'm saying? For you to have some type of deals on the situation, you had to be, you know what I'm saying, popular in some type of, somebody had to see you, you know what I'm saying, do something that, you know what I'm saying? So,
Well, with that, it's just like I had my Instagram really booming, like not booming, but for me, a person who don't really be on that gram or nothing like that, and then a lot of my followers that follow, they real followers. So it's like, I don't know, I get on Instagram, I probably only had like 800 followers or some shit like that, but my activity was the same activity as somebody with 5,000 followers. You know what I'm saying? So they might drop something, you got 10,000 followers, you drop something, you get 100 likes, 125 likes. Nigga, I got like 800 followers. I drop that shit, I get like 90 likes, 100 likes. Like, so my activity on that bitch was like booming. And then people was paying attention. I had just got on this whole little thing just like, man, you know what, fuck all that. I'm a rap. This what I do to pay my bills now. Don't even ask me, blase. And it's like manifestation. Like, a couple months later, just me doing that. Couple months later, niggas calling my phone like, hey bro, you up? Who you got fucking with you? Blase. You know? So shit.
So that's hard. So how do you feel about the process right now? Like what you got when you record? You working on a tape?
Well really I'm working on like a lot of shit, but really my thing, I'm working on, the biggest thing is like my catalog. Building up my media popularity. So it's like right now I'm just hitting the studio countless hours, like just going in, dropping stuff, song, whatever I can make in them days or whatever like that. I'm making song after song, and then we're gonna choose the projects right. You know what I'm saying? I got ideas for projects, like, you know what I'm saying? I got names of projects and stuff. We just gonna figure out what all gonna fit that project after we come up with a good collective of songs. You know what I'm saying? So shit.
Okay, so what made you decide to like entertain a deal? Like, you know what I'm saying? What made you decide to go full-fledged with the music?
Shit, when it became serious, like when it just became serious, like, you know what I'm saying, for the entertainment deal, I've been doing it for a long time. I passed up a couple deals. I had got some deals when I was younger. Yep. Like, you know what I'm saying, I had really got some like people sitting down. To some people, it was like when I was 13, 14 years old, my mom and them had to talk with some people. I don't even want to discuss their names, but she had to talk with some people, you know what I'm saying? And she just felt like that wasn't the right deal for me at that time. Another time I was like 16, I met another lady or whatever. She had this thing going on. She tried to put me on or whatever like that, but I think my ego was too big at the time and I couldn't see the reality of things, you know what I'm saying? So I passed up on that, skated on that, just letting false information make my decisions, you know what I'm saying? So like with this situation, it was like, bitch, God ain't gonna send you too many motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, lifeboats. You know what I mean? So like, man, you better try to take one of these motherfuckers and make that bitch work for you. And just so happen, this one is a good one. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no fool ass deal. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even want to tell y'all what I'm doing, cause then niggas gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? But shit, nigga, my shit's straight.
For sure. So man, growing up in Baton Rouge, you know what I'm saying, was Lil Boosie an inspiration?
Oh yeah, Lil Boosie inspiration for everybody, man. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga music just like, that nigga touch niggas cause he was in it, living in these places and he seeing what's going on, he living what's going on in these places, and then he was just able to just give it to you so well till it was like you ain't have no fucking choice. But the shit, nigga, you wasn't bumping no Boosie, nigga. You was sleeping. I ain't gonna even lie, nigga. You wasn't swerving. Shit, yeah.
So, have you watched the movie?
Nah, I ain't get around to it, but I ain't gonna even lie. That's my fault on that Boosie. I'm gonna get to it. But you know what I'm saying? Lately, I just been caught up working. Like, I'm trying to get like Boosie right now. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Yeah, we're talking. So, like, what would you say your message is? You know, you say you feel like a lot of artists, you know, they kind of giving these false messages to the fans. So, what would you consider your message to the fans?
Just be who you is, be real with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, I'm not gonna tell you in my song, this is how you should live life and this is not how you should live life, but I hope that you listen to the way that I'm saying the things that I say, and then you look at who I am and you see like, damn, that nigga being himself and that nigga still a man. You know what I'm saying? I wanna be that type of inspiration for other kids. Like, cause when I was growing up, like when you grow up and you poverty stricken, like it's like, stipulations on what you can and what you can't do that's gonna make you either cool or not cool or something like that. But you'll pass judgment on motherfucker and motherfucker really be thugging harder than you, man. I ain't even lie, like nigga be thugging way harder than you. You just he ain't just never showed his hand or nothing like that. But them be the niggas that nigga want to play with. Them be the niggas that nigga look over. Like, you know what I'm saying? Blase. You know, they want to rob that type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? They want, but man, nah, just be who you is. You know what I'm saying? Be who you is. And I'm telling you, you could stand on the same business that any other nigga stand on. But just be who you is.
Okay, so since you've been in Dallas, is there any producers or anybody you've been working with?
Oh yeah, man, I work with Keys on the beat. That's my dog. I got a couple from him. I got some from Dark Side. And nigga Dark Side nice too. Sometimes them boys collab for me, you know what I'm saying? That boy Nico be making some beats and shit like that. I think I got a few with him. So I've been moving around a little bit in Dallas, getting my feet wet out here, you know.
Any artists?
Any artists? Nah, I ain't really took on no artists yet. I met a lot of artists and we got future business planned. But as of this moment right now, I'm just launching my shit. I don't want to be the one to come out with just a bunch of features. I want y'all to hear me for me. And then, you know, we'll embark on some features later. But I got some big features lined up though.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so during this process, what's the best advice you've been given so far?
During this process, stick to your guns, man. Grind it out. Don't be blinded by what you think in your mind. Sometimes we could think something gonna happen quick. You know what I'm saying? You thinking like, shit, sign the papers. You know what I'm saying? We taking off. Like, nah, you still gotta put in work. Like, you gotta still put in work. Don't forget it's gonna be a job. Like, it's gonna be a job. Like, this bitch gonna be a job. But it's gonna be something you love. So they say a man who finds something a job that he love, never work a day in his life. You know what I'm saying? So it's on one of them type of tips, but you can't forget that you gotta be grinding.
So from, you know what I'm saying, working and just working towards this and saying, like, before you was like, yo, I'm gonna just manifest this shit, you know what I'm saying? And then now that you're here and doing what you're doing, is there anything different that you thought was gonna be like, you know how you come in and say like, damn, I thought this shit was gonna be a little different, or this shit is way easier than I thought, or these people are way cooler and way down to earth than I thought, you know?
Right. Shit, really, nah, it's just like, when I first did that manifestation, I manifested that shit with the mind frame of not actually thinking that it would go like big, cause I just wanted to be realistic. I was just like, man, shit. But if all else fails, this bitch gonna pay my bill. But now that I done manifested and I done got here, shit, I'm trying to manifest something else. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, I'm trying to manifest something greater.
So man, what's next for you?
Shit. Well, I got some shit that I'm finna drop a little Broken Hearts. That's gonna be probably one of my little singles that I'm gonna release. And that's really that's an unofficial leak right there, my bad. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we working on that shit right there. We're gonna go to Baton Rouge in like a couple of weeks. Well, I'll leave back tomorrow, so we're gonna set the video up for a couple of weeks and shit, we're gonna get that bitch shot hard and we're gonna come out with that. Lately, we've been trafficking the clubs out here in Dallas. We've been going to Theory. We go to S&S, go to Ecstasy, we go to all the whatever's popping. You know what I'm saying? Deep Ellum, whatever. You know, we go to all these little places and just tapping in with the DJs, trying to get that familiar recognition with these people, so my song could start being one of the ones in rotation. You feel me?
So man, let the people know where they can find you at.
Oh man, y'all niggas can look up me on Instagram at TG_Major_official. Yeah, and that's probably really what I'm on that YouTube. You just type in TG Major and a slew of shit gonna pop up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm fanned out on that Instagram right now. I know I need to move to other shit like TikTok, Twitter, but that Twitter shit, that shit just too much for me. That shit too much.
Man, I appreciate you dropping by, man.
I appreciate you.
Business together, my boy.
Already, man. 100.